Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new BBC Micro Let's Play. Let me see if I can find the game that I want to play today. Hey, what do you know, I can find it really easily. Treasure Rally by Richard A.C. Jones, a game of discovery and quick reflexes. You must try to survive the hazards of the rally and reach the treasure chest. The objects on the road have different effects at different times, so watch the messages. You get points for collecting treasure, and the faster you do it, the higher your score will be. You control your car either with the left bracket for up and the right bracket for down, or by using the right joystick. With the joystick, fire the button when you want to move. In other words, you press the fire button, I guess. I don't know. I've never played this game with a joystick. I just used the keyboard for this one. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this game. This is one of those games that was on a magazine, in this case, Model B Computing, issue number 4, April and May of 1984. It was on the cassette that came with the magazine. And it's time to grab things. You want to avoid the green oil slicks. You want to grab the yellow treasures. You want to grab the red fuel cans when you need to. Avoid the nails. Avoid the yellow potholes. Grab the tires and the wrench only when you need the bodywork or tire fixes respectively. And be careful because there's sometimes black ice that you can't see. And if you run into the black ice, you will slide around a lot. And of course, watch the lower left-hand corner for any warnings as to what you need to fix, whether it be filling up on fuel or needing to fix your tires or your bodywork. And those little yellow things that look like pearl necklaces are really potholes. Don't run into those, otherwise you will need to find a tire and find one quickly. And I hit the nails, which means I need to fix my tires, but thankfully I found the tires. The game did give me a little indicator, both graphically on the lower left-hand corner, and also gave me a sound warning as well. Also, don't grab the ducks. Those things make you lose points. Different treasures give you different point amounts. And if you can somehow grab the yellow box, you'll win the game. And that was black ice. You probably saw the thing in the up in the upper center there saying black ice, warning me that there was black ice. But of course, you'll probably only know that it's there when you touch it, because it's just a black tile, and it'll just make your game end super suddenly unless you somehow manage to luck out and not be run off the road by the black ice. And I am doing far better now than I thought I would be at this point. And there's the treasure box. We grabbed the box and beat the game on the first shot. I am somehow amazed. If you run off the road, either intentionally or unintentionally, that is a game over. If you don't fix your tires soon enough, that's a game over. If you don't fix the bodywork fast enough, that's a game over. And if you grab the too much fuel, the fuel tank explodes, and that's a game over. So that's all the ways that you can game over in this game. And I am amazed that I managed to pull this off on the first try. So, how was this game? Well, as you can see, it was definitely some quick arcade-style action. Definitely one of those games you can get a kick out of for 5 to 10 minutes and let until you decide to put on either a text adventure or Elite. But it's not a bad game once you get used to everything. Once you get used to the on-screen indicators above the road as well as in the lower left-hand corner. And you pay attention to the sound, because the sound tells you, hey, you picked something up that you needed to pick up, or you touched something you should have, or you touched something you shouldn't have, or what have you. And of course, the game controls pretty well. Might as well go get into the review, because I'm amazed that I was able to complete this game fairly quickly. I was expecting a couple of game overs due to the black ice. The graphics, they're bright, but thanks to how things are shaped and what color they are, you kind of have a good indicator of what you need to touch, what you shouldn't touch, and also what you shouldn't touch unless you need to. items that fix your car are usually blue. The nails are also blue, but so are the tires, so you can grab the tires and know that they're tires. And if you wreck your bodywork, and you get the bodywork warning in the lower left corner, you can always grab the wrench, which looks like a wrench. If you need fuel, you can always grab the red petrol can that looks like a red petrol can and is a red petrol can. The colors may be a bit bright because it is the BBC Micro, but everything is well color-coded. The only downer I have with this game is the black ice, which you've seen probably 2 or 3 times in this playthrough. It's just invisible because it's basically a black tile or something. I don't know really how it's drawn in the game, but you can't see it, and it'll suddenly end your game, and you won't know until it's too late. Or you may just luck out and be thrown off for like a second or two, like a fraction of a second at least. The black ice I could kind of do without. I know it's a little bit, makes it a little unfair as far as the difficulty is concerned. But as far as everything else is, everything looks like it should. And the colors were used rather wisely in a game that has limited colors, so that's a thing too. The sound. As I mentioned, you have sound indicators for grabbing things you should or shouldn't have at the present situation to go along with the on-screen indicators. So you got graphics and sound working together here for something that was on a cassette, on a magazine, that is just a quick game. Once you get used to the graphics and the sound and the play control and what you should be grabbing, what you shouldn't be grabbing unless something happens, unless you get used to when you should grab something, once you get used to what you can and can't do in the game, and you get used to the graphic and sound indicators, the game comes together and it becomes a little more enjoyable. And it becomes a lot more fun. And you can play it about as well as I did, inadvertently. I expected a few game overs. I'm surprised I didn't get any. The play control I had no problem with. I've never played with the joystick, but I've always played with the keyboard, and it's just 2 buttons, and they work like they're supposed to, so I can't really fault it in terms of play control. It's simple, but at least it works 100% of the time. And as far as replay value goes, as I've mentioned before, it's one of those games you'd probably put in for 5 to 10 minutes for some quick arcade-style action, because it is one of those games that is best enjoyed in short bursts. And then you'll probably put it on like a text adventure or something with a little more length to it, or Elite, because everybody played Elite, seemingly. But for what it is, and for what it's worth, a magazine game, it's not bad. Definitely worth picking up. Definitely worth trying out. Your mileage may vary when it comes to games like this on the BBC Micro, but this one was kind of fun. This one definitely kept me on my toes. It'll definitely do the same for you. And it's an alright arcade-style game. So, definitely worth it for the BBC Micro library that you have, if you can get your hands on it. So, this has been Let's Play Treasure Rally for the BBC Micro. Hopefully I'll be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between, who knows. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later!